This is that place where we care for one another, where you can make a difference.
I started off as a part-time seasonal cashier. 2 years later, I entered the management field.
At Walmart, we're on a growth trajectory that not too long ago, most people wouldn't have predicted.
Last year, our revenue growth was higher than the annual growth of Target, eBay, Netflix, Snapchat, Spotify, Twitter, and Tesla combined.
The company's becoming more digital. We're changing how we work from within to get faster, more nimble, adapting to what's happening in retail.
The company is investing in its employees. What company do you think's doing that?
Walmart?
Walmart.
Yes! So cool!
We're partnering with academic institutions to equip our associates to be ready for the future.
So I think our job at Walmart is to be that ladder of opportunity.
Can you do that?
Wildfires raging out of control across California this morning.
Many have set up camp in this Walmart parking lot.
The world is a better place with Walmart in it. We want to be that place where you can find opportunity where everyone is included.
Our philosophy should be completely that our people are our partners, they're with us.
There is so much room for us to grow. Let's go do it together.
No matter where in the store a customer was, they were feeling safe.
I think we've done a fantastic job through a very difficult time globally.
It's pretty amazing. Customers are happy and we are happy.
I am so grateful for the 100,000 Walmart Canada associates because they make the difference every day. The difference they made during this pandemic has been just, the most amazing experience I have had in my 26-year career.
And I think it's going to be a victory for all of us that we made it through by doing the right things.
It was the most important purpose we had to make Canadians safe.
We are the rock stars.
People from all backgrounds, all races, all ages, all genders and sexualities are welcome here.
Walmart played a really important role when it came to talking about truth and reconciliation, talking about residential schools, and also promoting Orchard Society.
It's just one big family.
Fait que pour la première fois de ma vie, je me suis dit, wow, tu sais, j'ai un job qui veut m'aider.
Our regeneration strategy is about making sure that we leave this planet, that we leave society, that we leave, the opportunity for advancement in a better place than it is today.
It's nice to see a big corporation give back to the local community.
Je suis très fier de mon équipe ressources humaines, de ce que nous avons accompli avec tous les changements que nous avons eus. Et que nous avons déroulé pour nos associés.
Walmart doesn't need to work with smaller suppliers, but I think the fact that they are is amazing.
Thank you for giving me all the opportunities to grow in the company, to advance my career, to get to my dreams.
And this is just the beginning of a great chain of events, of more investments in Canada, in supply chain, in store remodeling, and in technology, and more importantly, in people and employment.
Hi, I'm Harmanpreet Kaur. I'm a lead department manager at Walmart and I'm a change maker.
I am Pauline Richer and I am a customer experience superhero. I am a change maker.
And I am a change maker.
And I'm a change maker.
I am a change maker.
And I'm a change maker.
And I am a change maker.
This really is an exciting time to be in business and to be in retail specifically, because there's so much change going on and it creates an opportunity. Technology is creating the chance for us as a company to solve customer problems, remove friction, and delight them in new ways that we couldn't do in the past, frankly. So we're excited about this moment in time and want to seize the opportunity to make Walmart even stronger and to do an even better job of serving customers. As I look back at this last year, I think there's a lot to be proud of. It was definitely a year of great change, but also a year of some strong results. I cannot thank our associates enough. I get to pop into different parts of our business all the time, whether it's a surprise store visit or it's walking around one of our home offices around the world. And I'm really pleased to see how focused our associates are and appreciate the hard work that they are putting in place to deliver for our customers. So we've got several objectives that we're focused on to deliver this next year as we pursue that. The first one is that we want to make life easier for busy families. Customers have always wanted to save money and they've come to our stores for a broad assortment. But customers these days value time even more than ever. We can run great stores, we can build a strong e-commerce business, and we can put them together in a way that's seamless for customers. That shows up in ways like online grocery shopping, where a customer can use their mobile app, place an order, and then pick it up without going into the store. A second objective for us as a company this coming year is changing how we work. So we want to be faster, we want to be more efficient, and behave more like a startup company would. A third area of focus is operating with discipline and delivering results as we do so. That relates to us not only managing our costs, but also in the way that we use capital. We want to be really efficient in the deployment of our capital and are being very choiceful and strategic as it relates to where we invest. And then another objective is to be the most trusted retailer. Almost 10 years ago, we started this journey towards becoming a more sustainable company. And today's language, shared value, is a term that gets used to describe it. Being able to build a business that benefits all of the stakeholders involved, the communities that we serve, the shareholders that invest in the company, the associates that work here, and obviously customers, is actually possible. So those are the objectives that we have as a company for this coming year. And we know that as we execute those, it will benefit shareholders. And I would like to thank our shareholders for their investment in the company and their belief in us. We could not be more excited about what's currently happening in the company and what our future looks like.
It was in the late 40s and early 50s that the people of Arkansas, like most Americans in those post-war years, were full of hope. And as the economy shifted from a military emphasis to one that was consumer-driven, the feeling was anything was possible. It was in this northwest Arkansas community of Bentonville that Sam and Helen Walton purchased Luther Harrison's variety store and demonstrated their confidence in the future and in the people of this area. It was 1950, and they opened the first Walton 5 and 10, a Ben Franklin franchise with the Walton name. Sam had purchased the Bentonville store after operating this Ben Franklin franchise in Newport, Arkansas. He and Helen had been there for 5 years, and they were quite successful. So successful, in fact, that the man who leased it to them wanted it back. During the same time, Bud Walton had opened his own Ben Franklin in Versailles, Missouri. By 1959, Bud, Sam, and their families owned 9 franchise stores. In 1962, after becoming Ben Franklin's largest franchisee, Sam opened his first large discount store under the Walmart name in Rogers, Arkansas. It was less than 1/5 the size of today's average Walmart and had only 25 employees. Its volume and promising future led Sam to make a trip to the Ben Franklin offices in Chicago. He went there with an idea. Don Soderquist, then a data processing officer for Ben Franklin, recalls Sam's visit.
His purpose was to share with them this idea that he had of taking a discount store and putting it in a small rural community. He said, I've already opened a store in Rogers, Arkansas that I would consider a discount store, and I'm convinced that there's a lot more business in those smaller communities than what most people believe. So I would like you to consider selling me merchandise for a discount store at a lower price so that we can together try this new venture of serving the rural communities with discount stores. Well, after a morning of discussion, they told him they just really didn't see a future, and besides that, they couldn't offer him merchandise at a lower price than what they were selling to the Ben Franklin franchisees.
Undeterred, Sam continued to pursue his vision, and 2 years later, in 1964, he opened his second Walmart in Harrison, Arkansas. It was anything but a smooth opening. Here's how David Glass, then president of a drug retailing chain, remembers the store upon his first visit.
When I saw the Harrison, Arkansas store, I thought to myself, this is absolutely the worst discount store or retail store that I've ever seen. Sam bought a couple of truckloads of watermelons and he'd stacked them up across the front of the store. He had donkey rides for the kids out on the parking lot, and what he didn't anticipate is that the temperature was about 110 degrees in Harrison that day, and the watermelons began to pop, and that watermelon juice began to run all over the parking lot, and the donkeys did what donkeys do, and sort of tracked through all that. You can imagine what it looked like. The thing I didn't realize about Sam, though, and the people who were involved in those early days in Walmart, is that they had a quality that I haven't seen in many people or in many companies. And that was that there was never a day went by that they didn't improve something.
And improve Walmart did. Within another 5 years, Sam and his associates had proved the doubters wrong. A discounter who truly offered the consumer the assurance of low prices every day could be profitable in rural America. The 70s can be called the decade of growth. In 1972, Walmart was listed on the New York Stock Exchange. This initial 100-share certificate would, after 8 2-for-1 splits, represent at the end of 1989 25,600 shares, worth well over $1 million. The 70s saw Walmart grow in many ways, from its first 60,000 square foot distribution center in Bentonville to 4 centers with combined space of 1.5 million square feet. And 3,500 employees at that time became associates, sharing in one of the most generous profit-sharing plans in American business. And capping the decade, a milestone was reached in 1979 with the celebration of Walmart's first billion-dollar year. The 80s ushered in a new accelerated era of expansion for Walmart. With the purchase of 91 Big K stores located primarily in the Southeast, Walmart took a major step in becoming a national discounter. And in 1984, when Walmart achieved a record 8% pre-tax profit, Sam Walton made good on his promise to associates and performed a hula on Wall Street. The 80s were also a decade characterized by new concepts, bold innovations, and the use of new technology, and above all, a desire to experiment. In 1987, the company completed the largest private satellite communication system in the U.S., which linked all operating units of the company with the general office. In 1983, the highly successful Sam's Wholesale Club was developed, a no-frills, members-only, cash-and-carry wholesale club. In 1987, in Garland, Texas, Walmart opened its first combination grocery and general merchandise store, Hypermart USA. Walmart has succeeded by creating a climate where associates are encouraged to be their best. The Saturday morning meetings, a tradition that began in the early Ben Franklin days, continue to rally support for new ways of doing things. Ideas flow upward, from the associates and managers to those at the general office, and positive reinforcement is always the rule. With each passing year in its history, Walmart, perhaps like no other company, has undergone dramatic change. The 90s were no exception. Always open to innovation, the company continued to experiment with new ideas. And in doing so, Walmart became the nation's top retailer, surpassing even Sears, and was recognized as an icon of American ingenuity. On March 17, 1992, then President Bush traveled to Walmart headquarters in Bentonville and awarded Sam Walton the Medal of Freedom, the nation's highest civilian honor. Though weak with cancer, Sam proudly stood and accepted the award. For the humble founder of the world's leading retail enterprise, it was a momentous occasion. He had less than a month to enjoy the honor. On April 5, 1992, Sam passed away at age 74. He left an indelible impression on those who worked with him. Though many predicted the loss of its charismatic leader would have a devastating effect on the company, Walmart once again proved the critics wrong. Eldest son Rob Walton became chairman of the board, and David Glass continued on as CEO. And in the years that followed, the retailer witnessed its greatest growth yet. In 1991, Walmart became an international company with the opening of a store in Mexico City. The operation was a joint venture with Cifra, now called Walmart de Mexico. In the years following that first across-the-border endeavor, the company took its everyday low prices concept around the globe, and Walmart International was created. Walmart can now be found in more than 1,200 international locations. While Walmart was expanding around the globe, it was also pursuing new endeavors at home. The company tested a new concept, the first supermarket and a Walmart store all in one. This new store became known as the Walmart Supercenter. The concept took off, and in a few short years, supercenters became the key to the company's growth. Supercenter shoppers enjoy fresh produce, meat, seafood, and deli items, as well as canned goods and general merchandise in one convenient shopping venue. Walmart developed supercenters around the country and internationally, and in 2001 celebrated the opening of its 1,000th domestic supercenter. In 1990, Walmart discovered another opportunity to drive costs even lower by handling the supply of groceries to its supercenters. With the development of its own distribution centers, Walmart was able to order in larger quantities at
This is that place where anybody can be the best version of themselves.
I love to make people happy. The customer has to be number one.
Inclusivity is not just a policy. It's something that rings through and that's lived on a day-to-day basis.
You need to be compassionate. You have to listen more than you speak.
You're constantly being challenged to look at things differently.
I don't manage one family, I manage two. So the strategy I use at home is similar to the strategy I'd use at work.
It's a beautiful mission. The fact that you exist to help someone else.
This is that place where I feel like I can live my best life.
This is that place where you want to work forever.
This is that place where you come home to your own family.
I came to Canada in 2012 and Walmart was my first job. I started as an hourly associate. I just continued to work hard. Now I'm currently a store manager. I had lots of people in my corners that helped to motivate and develop me to who I am now and where I'm at with the company. The culture at Walmart is one that facilitates career growth and opportunities. Every associate is unique. Everyone has their own strengths. We position each associate in the area that best utilizes their skill sets. A lot of associates start with Walmart and they're not sure exactly what they want from the company or where they want to be in the future. And it's up to us to guide them in the direction that can benefit their careers. Since I've been a store manager, there's a lot of associates that I've personally promoted, being able to foster and help with their development and growth. The sky's the limit. You can be anything that you want to be at Walmart. The opportunities are endless.
I remember my dad was able to buy me a little Barbie doll and a little soccer ball at Christmas. That came from Walmart. I come from an immigrant family. I hope we're giving other families that.
Our mission statement is we are here to save people money so they can live better. It's not just a statement on the wall. It is a statement that we believe in.
Everybody feels like they're doing something important no matter their role.
You walk out every day knowing you made a difference, and it's an unbelievable feeling.
We have some customers that came to me and she just said thank you. The amount of money I'm now saving on groceries, with that money I'm able to put my son in hockey. I don't think that there's enough people that get to experience moments like that.
And the purpose is the people. That's the simplest way to put it.
It's a beautiful mission. The fact that you exist to help someone else.
Every year, millions of dollars being donated. Think of how powerful that is, that you are making a difference in someone's life.
It makes us better because it pushes the boundaries. It basically leads to challenging ourselves every day.
This is the place where I find I'm a better person.
Life can be difficult and situations change. Even if your circumstances change, you are not alone and you will not go hungry.
For some people, accessing food assistance is a safety net. For others, it is literally a lifesaver.
The Walmart Fight Hunger, Spark Change campaign is raising awareness for the need for emergency food in our community.
I could truly see the difference that we were making.
We are here for you and it will be okay.
Walmart Canada est un grand taillis du Club des petits déjeuners depuis 17 ans.
Nous sommes extrêmement reconnaissants de vous avoir à nos côtés.
You've done so much to make a real difference in children's lives.
And it has resonated with communities across Canada.
Together, Walmart, its associates, customers, and suppliers have raised and donated an incredible $50 million over the years.
Toute cette générosité se traduit chaque matin d'école par des millions de petits déjeuners et de sourires.
Your continued support has a significant impact on kids' ability to get ahead in school and in life.
Merci pour votre travail acharné et votre engagement à soutenir les générations futures.
Merci. Thank you.
Merci.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thanks, Walmart.
Thank you. Merci.
Merci.
Nobody's allowed to call me at work. That's my rule. Unless they're dying or my house is on fire. So I went over and took the call, and it's the police. He said, "We'd like you to come home. Your house is on fire." All I could see was firemen and hoses and smoke. I just kind of burst into tears. I said, "It's gone. Everything's gone." My daughter kept telling me they were just things. And I kept saying to her, "But they're my things. They're the things I've worked my life for. They're the memories of you children growing up. And now what? I have nothing?" Jude is the representative from the Red Cross that came from Brantford. Jude asked me what I needed. Did I need a place to stay? Jude gave me gift cards to get clothes, to get meals. Jen, my manager, said, "When you're settled, come out to the store and get what you need." So that's what we did. And then they wouldn't let me pay for it. They wouldn't let me pay for anything. It just made me feel so loved, I guess.
Lois is a very kind soul. She's just the sweetest woman, very friendly, well-known throughout the community and in the store as well. And dealing with the fire, she looked on the positive side of it. Okay, yes, I've lost my house, but my son, my grandkids, everybody's okay. And that's something definitely to be admired.
It's important that we support the Red Cross because they don't ask things of you. They just give what you need, whether it's financial support or a shoulder to cry on or just having somebody there with you. That's what they do. Would you like to make a donation to the Red Cross today? You never know what kind of things life's going to throw at you. Sometimes you really need a hand. And when my house burnt down, Red Cross and Walmart was that hand.
What does it mean to be a champion? Each of you has been nominated because of your courage, your strength, your tenacity to overcome odds. You are an ambassador for your hospital. You represent all the young patients who go through the doors of each of your hospitals. Here we are at the beginning of the journey, a journey that's going to take us to 2 different countries and to Disney World, which is pretty cool. I hope I didn't spoil this. This is why people never tell me anything.
The thing that's most exciting is probably going to Disney World.
The event I'm most excited about is going to Disney World. Going lots of rides. Doing puzzles. Aww. Is that a real microphone? It means a lot. It means celebrating the journey I had and what I've gone through.
Yeah, I'm really excited to be a champion child.
So what we're going to get you guys to do is help us create the package for the Great Value Smiley Pots.
Every year, Children's Miracle Network nominates a child from each hospital to act as an ambassador on behalf of the millions of children that are treated at pediatric children's hospitals each and every year.
We want to give them a great, warm, loud, warm welcome. Right, everyone?
What do you want to do when you grow up?
I think I want to go into medicine.
I'm looking forward to next year and hopefully getting on to Team Ontario.
Okay, where's your favorite pumpkin? Which one?
The mad one.
Mad one. Oh, that would be that one.
You held me down, but I got up. Hey, get ready because I've had enough.
Children's Miracle Network and our incredible hospitals could not do what they do without you.
We're on the 54th floor of a really, really tall but cool building and some amazing sights.
I hope what you felt is that those thousands of Walmart associates are so committed to you.
All aboard!
Children's Miracle Network is really our cornerstone for all the work that we do around helping families in need around Canada.
Thank you, Walmart. Thank you, Janeway. Thank you, everybody. It's just really great to be here and know that we have all our kids and everybody's safe and healthy and everything is good to go.
How's everyone doing today?
Curious, what kind of whale was it, and where did it come from?
There's a dog right here.
There is a dog, you're right, there's a dog there. Ah, what a nice strong boy. Nacht would be your name.
Give it a feel. Aha! I've got 2 bones. One of these is a real bone, one of these is a real fossil.
These are clouds, this is the sun, this is the grass, a river, a dog.
I don't know about you guys, but I like to get to know all these young people a little better. Each one of them has overcome so many obstacles and fought battles that we can't even fathom. Ladies and gentlemen, give it up for Anisha! Isaiah to the stage! Make some noise! She's upbeat, she's gorgeous, she's Rebecca! For grace. Make some noise for my man Cody.
So Kitasoo Seafoods is owned and operated by the Kitasoo First Nations located on the central coast of BC. It's primarily based around aquaculture, and we deal with a lot of Atlantic salmon. We have developed a partnership with Mowi Canada West. We live in a very remote area. We love our smoked salmon, and from cold smoke to hot smoke, farmed and looked after by local community members that really care about these fish.
This is our first retail product launch, so we couldn't imagine a better retailer to exclusively launch our Kitasoo Spirit smoked salmon. I feel that it's a very exciting opportunity and putting us on the map.
It's an amazing opportunity. I never would have imagined that we would be working with Walmart on this grassroots project.
I'd like to thank Walmart for partnering up and, giving Kitasoo Cakes the opportunity to put our name out there by supporting Indigenous companies.
Walmart, Canada's new and most advanced grocery distribution center, just opened its doors in Surrey's Campbell Heights area. The 300,000 square foot facility will employ more than 250 people and provide goods to 45 Walmart stores across BC. This building has a variety of leading-edge green features and will be a future base for Walmart's electric vehicle fleet in Western Canada. I am proud that Surrey is one of the few urban areas in the region that still has industrial land for businesses to build and expand in. I congratulate Walmart on their state-of-the-art facility and welcome you to Campbell Heights.
Wonderful event. On behalf of Walmart Canada and all of our partners on this project, I want to welcome you all to the official announcement today of Walmart Canada's new high-tech sortable fulfillment center. Alberta in this area has been a long-time critical market for us right here in Canada. For over 25 years, this market has been our most critical supply chain hub for our company. Not only does the network of warehouses right here in the Greater Calgary area flow goods to our stores in Western Canada, but it also receives, stages, and moves import freight to all of our stores coast to coast. In fact, if you bought a snowblower, patio set, or a pair of running shoes, the odds are, anywhere in the country, the odds are it moved through here. So it is essential to us in Canada. I got to tell you, our Calgary team has also played an essential role, especially in the last 2 years of this pandemic, servicing communities from the Pacific Coast to the Manitoba-Ontario border, all the way up into the territories. And not only did they help through most of the pandemic serve the West, but they also helped in critical periods with supply lines into Central Canada. There was a period at the height of COVID where Central Canada and Toronto, the shelves were going empty, and it was the team right here between Rocky View, Balzac, and Calgary that came together to keep freight moving and keep those shelves full in Ontario. This hub has also been one of many firsts for us here in Canada. In fact, if you can see in the distance the beautiful mountains, and I understand why, as an Ontario boy, I come out here and I realize I do have to move with the beautiful mountains. You can see a windmill in the distance. That marks the spot of when it opened about 10 years ago, one of the most sophisticated and environmentally sound warehouses in the world, right here in this industrial park. Also, this site here was home to our Women in Logistics program, which has gone on to be a standard not only here in Canada, but around the world. They've also pioneered safety, sustainability, and engagement programs, which are now the standard for us here in Canada. So you can see it's only fitting that as we look to our future and look to transform our operations to better serve Canadians through our e-commerce business, that we're making this major investment in this community and in this team. This $118 million investment is part of our plan to expand, revolutionize, and transform our best-in-class supply chain network while increasing our e-commerce capabilities to better serve millions of Canadians. Now, before we begin today's program, a few logistical notes. You may want to move around a bit because it is a little brisk. We do have washroom and sinks just the other side of the tent. And if you do need to get warm, there's a trailer there you can pop into to warm yourself up. So let's begin. First, I'd like to introduce our President and CEO of Walmart Canada, Horacio Barbeito. IO's career here in Canada, or here at Walmart, has spanned 25 years. He's worked in the United States, Puerto Rico, Argentina, and Chile. And I'm looking for Ayo right now. He's the other side of me. So Ayo had the pleasure of, he came to Canada literally 2 months before COVID hit. So it's been an interesting onboarding, but he's been at the helm of working to transform Canada throughout the pandemic and also been spearheading some of the largest set of investments we've seen into Canada since we arrived here over 25 years ago. So with that, I'll turn it over to Ayo.
Thank you, John, very much. It's great to be here. And after 2.5 years, I still have not learned to see the feels like temperature when I check the weather. But good morning to everyone. And again, it's great to be back here in Alberta. My first trip to Alberta, I remember, was minus 30. So today actually is an amazing day and the sun is out. Thank you everyone to make it here today, including Premier Kenney, Minister Schweitzer, Major Cochin, and others in attendance today. And thank you to the Highfield Investment Group, Leswood Construction, and our partner Grey Orange for helping to make this project possible. Today is a great day for Rocky View County, for the Calgary area, the province of Alberta, and Western Canada as we invest in this economy, create hundreds of new jobs, and expand our best-in-class supply chain network at Walmart Canada, like John just said. Today, we're proud to announce that Walmart is investing $118 million for growth here in Alberta with our new sortable fulfillment center right here in Rocky View County. Thank you. This is going to be a 430,000 square feet facility that will use innovative robotic technology to better support our associates so they can serve our customers. And this is very important. This is technology and robotics that helps our associates do their job better and faster. It's not to replace employees. This facility will employ 350 associates. This high-tech facility will feature cutting-edge technology to help us reach more Canadians faster and more efficiently by creating a new delivery hub in Western Canada. This site will be capable to shipping 20 million items to customers each year, and it also expands our 2-day shipping service to reach 61% of Canadians. Customers will see more selection, better product availability, and a quicker service whether they choose to shop in store or online at walmart.ca. This $118 million project is part of our Walmart Canada's $3.5 billion investment to improve the shopping experience of our customers who expect the best possible service from us. At Walmart, service is a core value. And as Walmart's founder Sam Walton would say, there's only one boss, and that's the customer. The past 2 years have been challenging times, and we keep facing kind of a rocky present. People nowadays are worried about the rising cost of living as we continue to hopefully phase out the pandemic. But it's also concern on inflation and global disruptions. I want our customers to know that we're listening to them and responding to their needs. At Walmart, we're on a mission to help Canadians save money and live better. This landmark investment will help us deliver on that promise. Walmart has been proudly serving Albertans since we first came into Canada in 1994. We have 61 stores in the province, 4 distribution centers, 2 more centers that are in partnership, for our imports goods, as John just shared. And we have more than 16,000 associates in this beautiful province. Alberta is key to our growth. which is why we have invested more than 50 million in store upgrades in this province only last year. This is how we're improving the shopping experience for our customers, that now they don't only shop in stores, they only shop online. I want to say thank you to our customers. Thank you for shopping with us, of course. Thank you for trusting us. We are committing to providing you with low prices every day. I also want to thank our supplier partners who help keep our shelf stocks and families fed. At Walmart Canada, we're proud to work with many Canadian suppliers every day to support our economy and keep jobs in Canada. In Alberta alone, we purchased last year over 200 million worth of products from over 40 local suppliers. We have seen a 9% increase in Alberta vendors in the past year, and we hope to build on that. Finally, I want to thank our team of more than 100 associates throughout Walmart Canada for their hard work and dedication. And we have some of you here, but I want to take a moment to recognize a very special associate that we celebrated a few days ago during International Women's Day. It is Cindy Koch. Cindy is a fourth-generation trucker who has been a Walmart fleet driver since 2016. You may see her driving down Highway 2 between Calgary and Edmonton as she delivers food to our stores and keep Canadians fed. Cindy is one of the growing numbers of women who have decided to become a Walmart truck driver, and we thank her for that. Cindy, you help us provide an essential service to Canadians, and we appreciate here today. Where is Cindy now? Where is Cindy? Thank you, Cindy. Thank you, Cindy, very much. To all of our associates from coast to coast to coast, thank you for being there for Canadians day in and day out. I look forward to seeing what's more to come and what more we can build together. We're not done yet. It's a pleasure for me to be here today, and it will be a pleasure to be in a few months to cut the ribbon and really, we're just getting started. This is the first of many fulfillment centers in Canada. Thank you very much for being here.
Thank you, Ayo. Now, projects of this scale and scope you cannot do without the support of many partners. And we've been very lucky in that the government of Alberta has been a key partner and a key sponsor and supporter of this initiative. As Ayo said, this project is going to expand on our commitment to Alberta and Albertans. It's going to be, currently we're already home to 16,000 Walmart associates and over 61 stores. And so it's my pleasure to ask the Honorable Jason Kenney, Premier of Alberta, to say a few words. Premier.
Thank you so much, John. Thank you very much, John, and welcome to Alberta, Mayor Koch, and thanks for welcoming us to Rocky View County, and you can see why it's called Rocky View. On this beautiful day with the mountains so bright, on a bright Alberta day, another great day for Alberta's economic recovery. Thank you, Horacio, for your presence, more importantly, for your confidence, your job-creating investment in Alberta. It's wonderful also to be joined by Minister Doug Schweitzer and MLA Angela Pitt, both incredibly strong advocates for projects like this. We are thrilled to be hosting this huge investment, $118 million capital investment that will create lots of construction jobs, but I understand 325 permanent full-time, good-paying jobs at this fulfillment center, and the first of several that may be built in Canada, once again showing great confidence in Alberta as a place that is open for business. This is part of the momentum we are seeing in Alberta's economic recovery. As Alberta led Canada in economic growth last year, we are leading Canada in economic growth this year. We are leading in job creation. And we have seen just last year some $60 billion of new investment announced in the Alberta economy. Increasingly, these are investments that are diversifying Alberta's economy, meaning that we will have a long-term future for people across Canada. Now, John, you mentioned how beautiful it is out here. It's not just beautiful in Alberta, but you and your colleagues should think about maybe moving, Horacio, the headquarters of Walmart Canada to Calgary. Unless you like paying higher taxes for higher housing prices and higher cost of living in Toronto, come to Alberta. Enjoy the Alberta advantage, where we have the most affordable living of any major province. You can sell your homes in Toronto and buy the same home 3 times over in Calgary. Enjoy lower taxes, lower business taxes, lower personal taxes, no sales tax, and as of April the 1st, pay no fuel tax as well. So you're making the right decision by expanding Walmart's footprint here. Hooray, so you've talked about the importance of people coping with the higher cost of living right now, and that's why retailers like Walmart are so important. And we want to be partners with you in ensuring, in addressing the rising cost of living. Alberta is doing that, both through our fuel tax elimination on April 1st, as well as the $150 rebate for electricity prices and our cap on natural gas prices for home heating. We also recognize that one of the challenges you and other employers will be facing in the future are likely skill and labor shortages. And that's why in this year's budget, we're investing $600 million in our Alberta Works initiative to help provide training opportunities for Albertans who are unemployed and underemployed. Finally, I want to thank Walmart for all that you do to encourage employment amongst newcomers to Canada and here to Alberta. You mentioned to me earlier that you've already reached out to immigrant settlement organizations to offer employment to refugees from Afghanistan and from Ukraine, and that is fantastic corporate citizenship on your part. So we want to say on behalf of all Albertans, thank you to Walmart for the confidence that you're showing in this province, and we wish you every success in the completion of this construction project and hopefully many more to come. Good luck. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Premier Kenney. I got to tell you, with a pitch like that, this won't be the last investment we certainly make in Alberta. Now, as I said, Walmart selected Alberta for this fulfillment center because it's conveniently located, it's got phenomenal access to transportation, and it also, as I've mentioned, has outstanding local talent. And so it's my pleasure to invite the Honourable Doug Schweitzer, Minister of Jobs and Minister of Economy and Innovation, to the podium to say a few words.
I have to make sure my notes don't get blown away here in the wind a little bit. Just really appreciate the opportunity, and big thank you to the team at Walmart for this further investment into the province of Alberta and the hundreds of jobs that you're creating here in our amazing city here. Just with you can see the skyline of Calgary there right off in the distance. And I remember when I was asked to take on, Alberta's recovery plan in the summer of 2020. The Premier outlined for Alberta, ahead of any other province, the fact that Alberta was going to recover. And there was an immense amount of uncertainty at that point in time. We didn't know if the vaccines were going to work. We weren't quite sure what the future was going to be. But we sketched out at that point in time that by 2022, we wanted to see shovels in the ground. We wanted to see projects being announced in Alberta. We wanted to see further diversification of our economy, and it's happening right now. The Premier of Alberta had that vision, that leadership of our province that had to say, you know what? Even though there's an immense amount of uncertainty right now, we're going to get there into the future. And right now you're seeing that collision here with this investment being made by Walmart. Alberta is a logistics hub. Take a look around you, all the shovels that are in the ground, all the opportunities that are right here in our province. People don't know the fact that with the Port of Vancouver, the busiest port in Canada, Calgary does the vast majority of that logistics work for Western Canada right here for Walmart. That's key for the nation as logistics and supply chains become more and more important, but it's also a part of our strategy to diversify Alberta's economy, provide further opportunities for newcomers to Canada as well. There's growth opportunities here. That quality of life in Alberta is there for anyone in our country that wants it. We encourage people to come here. And who would have thought a year and a half ago that labor shortages would be the one thing that could potentially hold back growth opportunities for Alberta. It's an amazing turnaround for our province. We have a bright future ahead, and with these partnerships with companies, amazing companies like Walmart, where they're seeing the collision as well of robotics, artificial intelligence with logistics and manufacturing here in Alberta. It's an amazing opportunity for us, and a big thank you to the team at Walmart for this investment.
Thank you, Minister. Now, we currently have, as has already been said today, 4 distribution centers nearby Calgary and Balzac, and we're excited to add this new fulfillment center to our growing e-commerce business. And we are enjoying working with the Rocky View County during construction, and we sincerely look forward to continue to work together as this facility looks to open this fall to make sure that we're shipping packages for under the Christmas tree this coming December. I'd like to acknowledge Mayor Doug Cochin, Councillor Greg Belkey, and MLA Angela Pitt, as well as the Acting Chief Administrative Officer, Byron Raymond, who are all in the audience today. Thank you for your support. Thank you for your attendance for this key milestone today. As has been mentioned, this project has already created hundreds of jobs, well-paying jobs in the construction phase, and will continue to create jobs for Albertans when we open our doors and begin to fulfill orders for Canadians. We look forward to welcoming new additions right here from Rocky View, as well as from nearby Calgary, into our Walmart family in the coming months. As Io said, this is a great day for Walmart, our associates, our suppliers, and millions of customers in Alberta and Western Canada. I want to thank you all for participating today in today's event. And with that, we're going to proceed to photos. So Steve, over to you. Thank you, everyone.
We saw a growth from the day one, but during pandemic, we saw a huge amount of orders. We are growing every single day. We are growing even more than what we expected. My associate helping our customer who are not technology friendly by showing them step by step how to order online and what are the benefits behind it. We never stop hiring. We hire almost every single day. Our young families and the university students, they loved it because time is premium these days. Everybody wants to save their time.
People don't have to come out of their houses like, now it's cold out. They can stay where it's nice and warm and stay in their car and have us delivering them the groceries.
For us, the customer is number one. We are there to help them out anytime. The end of my pickup, I ask the customers, if you have any issue, you can give us a call. We're going to figure it out for you. Walmart is a part of teamwork, and we are doing that in our online grocery department. That's made us a big success, only because of our teamwork, and we will keep on doing that.
I was a young 19-year-old that was just trying to feed my daughter, and I would start shopping at Walmart. That's where I could afford her diapers and formula. I decided, hey, why not apply here? So I started part-time in the menswear department. The minute I started at Walmart, I felt like I had this extended family. They looked after me and gave me the chance that nobody else was willing to give. They look for strengths in people. And with those strengths in people, they help you adapt to what your career could be. I did schooling while I worked to help me enhance my career with Walmart, by Walmart. There's such a land of opportunity for whatever you want to do. And because of that, you're willing to give it all. At 19, if you would have asked me, do you think that you would have been a senior director of marketing operations? I would have said, not a chance. Support from the start is why I Walmart.
I was at a time in my life when it was very hard to make rent. I had SNAP benefits. Just